And welcome back to SA Sports Show. Barry, it's been a great show, really has been. I mean,
interesting.
Daniel Canala, fantastic, fifth at the Australian Championships in the 5K. He's not too far away, really.
He's close. He's a good lad. Yeah, he's close. But you know, in that, I know what you're saying. It's a matter of inches, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
You can be a million miles away by running fifth.
That's right.
But he's there.
And he's only young at the sport as well,
right.
so
and
he's going to develop. So that was I really enjoyed chatting.
My word, mate, yeah.
One thing we haven't really spoke too much about was, I mean, we'll go quickly on to last weekend. Both Adelaide teams basically had the game and kicked themselves out of it. I just not understanding their pressure when they've got the ball to actually hit some targets. Hit targets.
It's been a problem. I think it's been a problem at Alberton for a few years.
Yeah, okay.
Personally,
well,
not so much Adelaide.
It has this year. I mean, I've been really surprised from our real prize players that when they're going to the forward line across that centre line, how they're not hitting them. We can say Texas not making a contest or Jing's not making, but still in the day there are other options. Yeah, but they're missing them.
Yeah, that's
they're
true.
Missing them.
And Adelaide don't miss.
No,
that's the beauty of it. If you go back to the JLT game at Port Pirie,
it
was time Adelaide got the footy. It was like follow the dotted line, bang, 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 goal. And they were doing that in the season proper for the last few years. But it's something that's really noticeable with Adelaide now.
I agree with that.
They're missing targets. And they're missing them by a long way. And all their decision making.
Just that last little step, and I felt Port did the same thing. That from back line to half back to wing, inside. And I thought they're going to muck it up now. Bang, they mucked it up. That's been probably the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, absolutely.
And it must be a mindset thing because it seems to be for both sides. You know, in that last quarter, sort of 15 to 15 minutes of the.
Port could be 4-0.
It's unreal, isn't it?
Port could be and should be 4-0.
Yeah.
They kicked themselves out of it against Brisbane badly.
But they should have won it.
They should have won that game.
And they should have won last week against Richmond.
So they could be 4-0.
Yeah, it'd be a nice place to be.
It'd be a great place to be because you'd be top.
Well, what about the Crows? I mean, they've just won the one. I'm pretty sure. And
the only one.
Really struggling, struggling. I mean, they were well and truly had the game halfway during that second quarter against North Melbourne, and it just once it really bred, and they just fell apart. Yeah,
they did, and they fell apart badly too.
And they fell apart badly.
It wasn't as though North Melbourne lifted their intensity or whatever. It just Adelaide fell away. Adelaide fell away with their disposal and decision making, which has been a strength of Adelaide's for the last few years. No problem. Was their decision making and their ability to hit targets.
I don't think they've got a big window left. You talk about clubs' windows. I reckon they've had a 5. You look at 3 or 4. I think you did actually. I reckon they've got 3 or 4 players. They might have a couple of years left in their football. Yeah. But
their captain worries me.
I'm worried about the window. They should have beaten Richmond in the grand final. We know that. They had a lot of injuries last year. Yeah. They don't really have a real presence in the forward line. Yeah.
And big sources down.
So I mean,
trouble. I can spell trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, they're up against a side this weekend that is in really good form. You would expect Adelaide at the start of the year to write the Gold Coast game up and go, well, okay, they'll smash them by.
Well, they're 3. They've won 3.
Yeah. But now everyone's going, well, hang on. Yeah. Gold Coast.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll win Gold Coast, but gee, Adelaide, if they drop this one to the Gold Coast, wow. They're shot if they drop this one.
Port Adelaide, West Coast, over there, that's a tough one as well.
It's a massive game.
It's a massive game for them. And they should be 4-0. I mean, it's quite incredible that we're here saying they're playing as bad as they have the last couple of weeks in parts of the game. I should state in parts of the game. Yeah. Yet we could easily say Port are 4-0.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And cruising.
I can't see him beating West Coast.
No, that's a tough one. Yeah. But quite funny you say that because they've got a pretty good record against West Coast there. Yeah. Not here.
Great.
See, that's your tip for the weekend.
That's a tip.
There's your tip for the weekend. There's your footy punt tip for the weekend. I'm not allowed to bet myself personally.
But that's your tip.
There's my little tip. I'm a little friendly.
Hopefully, we can come with a couple of good wins for Adelaide's point of view.
Well, that's right.
Adelaide and the Power, and just get them back into that top group.
Yeah, get them firing. Yeah.
It is quite amazing to see, Gold Coast, in the top group, and Brisbane in the top group. They're 3 as well. Yeah.
Tipsters
and St Kilda.
Tipster's
you
nightmare.
three of those three have won the
Yeah.
3 games.
And you
right
wouldn't
up there.
expect it.
Yeah.
You know, Gold Coast weren't expected to win 1, let alone win 3 out of their
it's
first
all
4.
it's all around the place at the moment. It's all around the place.
It is.
Have a great Easter, mate.
Thanks, mate. You too. You too.
And thanks again
And
for
all
it's
the
been
folks.
great. Yeah, and for everyone out there, thanks very much for joining us again. Have a wonderful Easter, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.